As stated before, there are various competitors in this industry. We chose the main competitors for Lamesley Childcare Center, which are Heaton Community Center Childcare, the Valley Nursery and Kids Club, and Bridges Nursery. This benchmark was based on the services that they all provide and the qualifications their staff have. Based on the positioning map we did, we found out that staff satisfaction in Lamesley is really low, and but even though they offer good qualifications and trainings to their staff, so by seeing this, we can conclude that we should give them a better environment in which they can all be part of it and they can all enjoy working in Lamesley and still get the qualifications they need in order to provide an excellent quality service to the families. As a conclusion on the competitor analysis we did, we can conclude that Lamesley Childcare Center should offer a great amount of trainings in smaller periods of time. We saw that the competitors were offering more trainings in short periods of time, while Lamesley is only offering every 3 years. Also, they need to increase the importance and that they give to officers and play workers for them to be more involved and more happy. They need to increase staff involvement in diverse activities, and in this way they can become a great place to work. We also think it's very important for Lamesley to increase its brand awareness in order to increase employee commitment and loyalty in the long term.
Coming on to the financial impact of the new proposed HR and retention strategies, which will be the next section of our presentation, the proposed HR, the retention and motivation strategies will lead to increased satisfaction between the Lamesley Childcare Center staff. They will be more engaged in their activities and all together, which will increase in turn their service quality, the staff loyalty, their productivity in terms of working, which will benefit Lamesley Childcare Center in increasing their revenues and thereafter their profitability. Coming on to the fifth section of our presentation, that is proposing new retention strategies for Lamesley Childcare staff. The main objective of our proposing the new strategies, the retention strategies, will be for increasing the retention rate in the childcare. Secondly, building an ongoing honest exchange of ideas between the management and the staff members, which is lagging right now. Development, giving training to the staff members, providing a clear-cut feedback on and actions to improve on, giving them incentives and recognition, and in turn motivating the employees to provide better services so that it will help Lamesley Childcare to retain the staff and in turn retain the customers also. We have developed a framework for Lamesley Childcare Center for retaining the staff members. We have come up with a strategy, like first they need to develop a key group of employees whom they want to retain actually, then develop a retention plan according to their staff members, assigning employees the right retention plans which have been customized for them, measuring their performance based on this retention plan. This retention plan will indulge following factors like appreciation to the staff members, performance appraisal, prevent stagnation, work-life balance, giving trainings, and internal incentives and recognition. Coming on to the appreciation, Lamesley Childcare can appreciate their members for giving best performance. Every month they can send a "We Give Thanks" email to those employees who have done their best. Stage appreciation event within their premises to recognize the extra efforts which the staff members have given for providing better services. And also they can give a token of like appreciation by a certificate to the staff members. Also, coming on to our next strategy, that is a performance appraisal process. It is very important in retaining the staff members. It's like first we need to set goals for the entire appraisal process. Then we need to develop identifying their learning needs, give them development on those learning needs, review and evaluate depending on the goals set for the staff members. If they have achieved them, then providing them reward, recognizing their extra efforts, and reflecting back whether this was required or not. What does high performance look like? What is the required person job actually is? This in turn will help the appreciation, will help the employees. It will act as a tool of inspiration to the employees. It will give them salary and compensation, which is very important for most of the employees to perform well, be integrated. It will help all the employees to be integrated with the Lamesley childcare strategic vision and mission, and also enhance employees performance. They will get promotions, and as Lamesley is 22-year-old and it has a widespread and it has different branches, so if the person is performing well and if he requires transfer, we can give them transfers also. The performance appraisal methods, we have shortlisted like 6 right now for our childcare center. The most common is behavioral bar scorecard, in which we set like 6 to 8 bars like attendance and a few other parameters with childcare with Lamesley things which are important to appraise a staff member, and then rate them according to that, then get the final report. That's the easiest way. Then we can open some assessment center method like online examination, online evaluation, and so on. The next retention strategy which we are going to propose is preventing stagnation, in which we will focus on factors like job enlargement, job enrichment, job enhancement, providing a mentor to the staff members to give them actual feedback, assist them in their problems, what is lacking behind, what are the leakages, why they are not providing their 100%, providing them optimum training, job rotation, which will help to increase the job performance, and which will help all these factors, all these retention strategies help Lamesley childcare to understand why the iteration rate is more. And
Hi. So now coming to the work-life balance retention strategy. So to maintain the work-life balance, employers should offer flexible and remote working. They should inspire employees to emphasize on productivity rather than hours. They should encourage breaks in between. Also, they should review the workloads on regular basis. They should increase help and support for parents. Also, they should lead by instances like examples and models, and they should offer health cash plans for their employees. Also, they should ask for their opinions or views. And the last, they should recognize every employee is different.
The retention plan includes training, and we have decided that for a successful training effort, we will be using a training strategy before we recommend a training program, which includes performing a training need assessment firstly, and then we do a skip gap, which includes which enables Lamesley know what their employees need from them, and then preparing a learning objective, designing a training material, implementing the training, and then evaluating the training. Using the training strategy, we will be recommending 2 training programs for Lamesley childcare, which includes training and development program, which is team building, assertiveness, interpersonal relation and conflict management, interpersonal communication, performance feedback and dynamics, and then leadership effectiveness. And the second training program will be the learning and development program, which includes needs expression, which is an educational tool designed for identification and reflection of human needs, which consists of competency assessment, appraisal, and so on, and the needs fulfillment, which is a conceptual approach to job satisfaction. So there will be competency building through training and coaching, and then we have the training program from learning and development, which includes institutionalizing change. This means getting change to stick. By getting change to stick, we need Lamesley, we need to conduct a refresher training program, a yearly conference, a reward system diagnosis, and ongoing audit system.